Hello there. Are you a fellow chocolate enthusiast? Today, we're embarking on an enchanting journey as we travel back in time to explore the iconic movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'm sure many of you have cherished memories of this timeless classic. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory holds a special place in television history, leaving an everlasting impact. Join us as we relive the magic, revisiting the series with the entire cast, then and now. We'll unveil the original identities and ages of the talented actors from the show and witness their transformations in 2024. So, without further ado, grab your golden ticket and let's dive into the whimsical world of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Number 1. Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka. Eccentric, cheerful, and strange, Wonka has a childlike way about him. Although he constantly has a welcoming smile on his face, he won't hesitate to let his guests know when he's annoyed with them. His emotions are often close to the surface. It came as no surprise that Tim Burton would enlist Johnny Depp to portray another eccentric character with a flamboyant wardrobe in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The collaboration between Burton and Depp began with Edward Scissorhands in 1990, and Depp went on to work with the director on Ed Wood, 1994, and Sleepy Hollow, 1999. To bring the charming chocolatier Willy Wonka to life, Depp embraced a distinctive look featuring a milky white complexion, a top hat atop a chestnut Prince Valiant bob, a tailored suede jacket, a candy-filled walking stick, and purple latex gloves. While the costume is memorable, Depp had initially aimed to push the character's appearance even further. Depp drew inspiration for Wonka's characterization from an unexpected source, the then-current President of the United States. During an appearance on The Ellen DeGeneres Show in 2012, Depp revealed, "I imagined what George Bush would be like, incredibly stoned, and thus was born my version of Willy Wonka." He also spent over a decade in the Pirates of the Caribbean series, portraying the dissolute pirate hero Jack Sparrow in 5 films spanning from 2003 to 2017. Depp has received Academy Award nominations 3 times for Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, Finding Neverland in 2004, and Burton's Sweeney Todd. Depp's marriage to actress Amber Heard in 2015 ended in divorce in 2017, leading to highly publicized legal disputes that were ultimately settled in 2022. He was removed from the Fantastic Beasts franchise, where he played Gellert Grindelwald, following a libel suit loss in 2020 amid allegations of abuse from Heard. Since then, he starred in and produced the historical drama Jean du Barry, 2023, and directed the upcoming biographical film Maudit, 2024, about Italian artist Amedeo Modigliani. The actor has 2 children from a previous relationship with French actress and singer Vanessa Paradis, daughter Lily Rose Depp, and son Jack. Willy Wonka is played by Johnny Depp when he was 42 years old, and now he is 60 years old. Number 2. Freddy Highmore as Charlie Bucket, kind-hearted, curious, and wise beyond his tender years. In a world teeming with spoiled children, Charlie stands out as a shining star. He's never taken the pleasures of candy for granted, which only deepens his appreciation for its wonders. As he aptly puts it, "Candy doesn't have to have a point, that's why it's candy." Around the time of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Freddy Highmore was in a ton of kid-oriented films, including Finding Neverland, Arthur and the Invisibles, and The Spiderwick Chronicles. At the age of 12, Freddy Highmore achieved a breakthrough with his role in the 2004 Johnny Depp film Finding Neverland. Impressed by Highmore's performance, Depp recommended him to Tim Burton, leading to Highmore's role as Charlie in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Continuing his career in film, Highmore appeared in productions like August Rush, 2007, and The Spiderwick Chronicles, 2008, for several more years. Subsequently, he took a hiatus to attend Emmanuel College from 2010 to 2014, where he studied Spanish, Arabic, and finance. Although considering a career as a lawyer, Highmore ultimately decided to return to acting. Upon his return, Highmore became the lead in 2 successful television shows. First, he starred in Bates Motel, 2013-2017, a highly acclaimed prequel to Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, which ran for 5 seasons. In 2017, he took on the lead role in the ABC medical drama The Good Doctor, earning a Golden Globe nomination. In 2021, Highmore married web designer Clarissa Muntz. Charlie Bucket was played by Freddy Highmore when he was 14 years old, and now he is 31 years old. Number 3. Helena Bonham Carter as Mrs. Bucket. Mrs. Bucket is a real-life superhero who's all about family, care, and a touch of magic. As a stay-at-home parent, she juggles the needs of her bedbound parents, Grandpa George and Grandma Georgina, along with her in-laws, the lively Grandpa Joe and Grandma Josephine. In the daily hustle, Mrs. Bucket stands out as the one who spreads kindness and generosity. Her days are a beautiful blend of taking care of everyone around her, putting family needs front and center. It's a story of putting others first. Helena Bonham Carter, portraying Charlie's resilient and optimistic mother, has been a prominent figure in Tim Burton's movies. Her first lead role was in the 1985 period film A Room with a View, and she continued to star in romantic dramas, including Howard's End. Nominated for an Oscar for The Wings of the Dove, she received another nomination for The King's Speech. Bonham Carter is also recognized for her role as Marla Singer in David Fincher's Fight Club. In 2001, Bonham Carter began a relationship with Burton and appeared in his film Big Fish in 2003. She collaborated with Charlie co-star Johnny Depp in numerous Burton movies, including Corpse Bride, Sweeney Todd, Alice in Wonderland, and Dark Shadows. Following Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Bonham Carter played the witch Bellatrix Lestrange in the Harry Potter franchise from 2007 to 2011. She also appeared in the heist movie Ocean's 8 and starred with Millie Bobby Brown in the 2020 Netflix film Enola Holmes. Bonham Carter received 2 Emmy nominations for her role as Princess Margaret in seasons 3 and 4 of The Crown. Her relationship with Burton ended in 2014, though they remain amicable. They have a son, Billy, and a daughter, Nell. In 2018, Bonham Carter began a relationship with art historian Rydag Holmboe. Mrs. Bucket was played by Helena Bonham Carter when she was 41 years old, and now she is 57 years old. Number 4. David Kelly as Grandpa Joe. Grandpa Joe, the oldest and frailest among the grandparents, yet the most spirited and enthusiastic. In the heartwarming bond he shares with Charlie, Grandpa Joe finds a renewed energy that defies his age. His love for storytelling becomes a magical connection, not only bringing joy to Charlie, but also casting a rejuvenating light upon Grandpa Joe himself. Irish actor David Kelly portrayed Charlie's devoted Grandpa Joe. Kelly, renowned for his work on British television, is best remembered for the 1970s sitcom Robin's Nest, and his scene-stealing role as Mr. O'Reilly in the classic comedy Fawlty Towers, 1975-1979. Notable roles also include Rashers Tierney in Strumpet City, 1980, and Michael O'Sullivan in Waking Ned, 1998, earning a SAG nomination for the latter. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory marked one of Kelly's final films. His last screen appearance was in the 2007 fantasy adventure Stardust, alongside Robert De Niro and Michelle Pfeiffer. Grandpa Joe was played by David Kelly when he was 76 years old. Sadly, he died after a short illness on 12th of February 2012 at age 82. Number 5. Missy Pile as Mrs. Beauregard. This girl takes chewing to a whole new level, proudly holding a world record. The gum she discovered her golden ticket with is the very same piece she's been savoring for a jaw-dropping 3 months. Now, that's dedication. Despite the disapproving glances from Mrs. Beauregard, who insists on some old-fashioned manners, Violet stands firm. Chewing gum isn't just a habit for her, it's a statement, a rebellion against the norms. Missy Pile portrayed the excessively supportive stage mom of gum-chewing champion Violet Beauregard, who famously ballooned into a blueberry. Pile initially gained public recognition through her role as the Thermian crew member Laliari in the 1999 film Galaxy Quest. Following that, she played the antagonist Alexandra Cabot in the 2001 live-action film Josie and the Pussycats. After her role in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Pile briefly ventured into country music, collaborating with actress Shawnee Smith under the name Smith & Pile. However, the band disbanded in 2011. She continued her acting career and appeared in the Oscar-winning film The Artist, the 2014 psychological thriller Gone Girl, and the Comedy Central series Another Period, along with Season 2 of Dirty John, 2020. In her personal life, Pile was married to author Antonio Sacre from 2000 to 2005. She later married naturalist Casey Anderson in 2008, and they divorced in 2013. Pile is the adoptive mother of Zoe, born in 2015. Mrs. Beauregard was played by Missy Pile when she was 32 years old, and now she is 51 years old. Number 6. Noah Taylor as Mr. Bucket, Mr. Bucket, the unsung hero of the household, toiling away at a toothpaste factory, ensuring those caps are snug on tubes. Day in and day out, he screws caps, his weariness etched on his face like a badge of hard work. Life is a constant juggling act, and Mr. Bucket, perpetually tired, bears the weight with a sense of duty. During these tough times, Mr. Bucket's once weary expression transforms into a portrait of despair. The struggle to make ends meet takes a toll, casting a shadow over the family. A talented performer who successfully made the transition from juvenile roles to adult performances, Australian actor Noah Taylor broke through in the United States by playing the adolescent piano prodigy David Helfgott in the Oscar-winning drama Shine. After his role in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Noah Taylor continued to make notable appearances in various films and television shows. He starred in Vanilla Sky alongside Tom Cruise and portrayed Adolf Hitler in the 2002 drama Max. His other significant films include Almost Famous, The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, and Edge of Tomorrow. In the realm of science fiction and fantasy television, Taylor has been quite active. He played Locke in the 3rd and 4th seasons of Game of Thrones and reprised the role of Hitler in AMC's Preacher. He also had a supporting role in Peaky Blinders as mob boss Darby Sabini. More recently, Taylor starred in Season 2 of the Apple TV Plus series Foundation. In his personal life, Noah Taylor married Australian fashion designer Dion Harris in 2012. Mr. Bucket was played by Noah Taylor when he was 36 years old, and now he is 54 years old. Number 7. James Fox as Mr. Salt. This wealthy magnate knows a thing or two about indulging his little princess, Veruca. When Veruca throws a tantrum, Mr. Salt doesn't just crack peanuts, he cracks the code to her every desire. Money is no object when it comes to satisfying Veruca's cravings. The candy aisles bow to Mr. Salt's determination to grant every wish his daughter whispers. Join me in exploring the decadent world of Mr. Salt, where peanuts are just the tip of the golden iceberg. James Fox portrayed Mr. Salt, another imprudent parent who spoiled his daughter Veruca and followed her down the garbage chute. Fox, a lanky blonde British lead of the 1960s, began his career as a child actor in the early 1950s. His early promise was evident in his role as a boy in The Magnet, 1951. However, Fox temporarily left acting to complete his education, returning a decade later. Upon his return, Fox quickly found success, notably in the role of a haughty yet ultimately malleable aristocrat in Joseph Losey's striking drama, The Servant, 1963. In his personal life, Fox married Mary Elizabeth Piper in 1973, and they remained together until her death in 2020. The couple shared 5 children, 4 sons, Robin, Thomas, Lawrence, and Jack, and a daughter, Lydia. Mr. Salt played by James Fox when she was 66 years old, and now she is 84 years old. Number 8. Deep Roy as Oompa Loompa. The Oompa Loompas are the knee-high people who work in Mr. Wonka's factory. They have rosy white skin and flowing brown hair. They act as a sort of moral authority, imparting some of the novel's most overt lessons about virtue and vice to readers. It seems like only the men work, while women, Oompa Loompas, tend to their children. Kenyan-British actor, puppeteer, and stuntman Deep Roy assumed the roles of all the dancing Oompa Loompas in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Standing at 4 feet 4 inches tall, Roy is recognized for portraying smaller characters such as Fellini in Flash Gordon and Teeny Weeny in The Never-Ending Story. Initially hired by Tim Burton to play 5 Oompa Loompas, Roy's role expanded significantly. In an interview with EW in 2005, he revealed that the original 5 Oompas evolved into 165. Notably, these weren't computerized. Roy performed each one individually. The process involved incorporating professional dancers as stand-ins for certain scenes, given the physical limitations of doing all 21 Oompas simultaneously during the first song. Post Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Roy appeared in all 3 Star Trek reboot films: Star Trek 2009, Star Trek Into Darkness 2013, and Star Trek Beyond 2016. Additionally, he appeared in 4 episodes of the HBO sports comedy Eastbound and Down in 2010. In 2014, Roy married Millie Ferris. Oompa Loompa was played by Deep Roy when he was 48 years old, and now he is 66 years old. Number 9. Christopher Lee as Dr. Wonka. Christopher Lee, renowned for portraying villainous characters in over 200 films across 6 decades, played Willie's candy-despising dentist dad in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Although Dr. Wonka differs from Lee's iconic roles like Count Dracula, he serves as the film's closest approximation to an antagonist. Beyond his acclaimed portrayal of Dracula in classic Hammer horror films, Lee's diverse career included playing James Bond villain Francisco Scaramanga in The Man with the Golden Gun, 1974, Count Dooku in the Star Wars prequels, 2002-2008, and Saruman the White in the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit trilogies, 2001-2014. Lee's collaboration with Tim Burton extended beyond Charlie and the Chocolate Factory to include roles in Sleepy Hollow, 1999, Corpse Bride, 2005, Alice in Wonderland, 2010, and a brief cameo in Dark Shadows, 2012. In 1961, Lee married Danish painter and former model Birgit Gitte Kronke, with whom he had a daughter named Christina. Dr. Wonka was played by Christopher Lee when he was 82 years old. Sadly, Lee died at the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital on 7 June 2015 after being admitted for respiratory problems and heart failure, shortly after celebrating his 93rd birthday. Number 10. Jordan Fry as Mike TV. Mike acts like he is smarter than everybody. He initially didn't believe in Willy Wonka's television chocolate invention. This version of Mike is much more aggressive and antagonistic than his 1971 counterpart. He is angry, repeatedly screaming, violently pushing, and yelling in the movie. Mike's behavior are implied to be the result of bad parenting. His parents did not seem to raise him properly, so he was without any childhood. He was forced to grow up quickly, and that resulted in him seeming cold and unemotional. Mike TV was played by Hilary Wolf when he was 13 years old, and now he is 30 years old. Number 11. Adam Godley as Mr. TV. Adam Godley, an English-American actor renowned for his contributions to the New York and London stages, marked his Broadway debut in 2002 with Noel Coward's Private Lives. His distinguished stage career includes 2 Tony nominations for the 2011 revival of Anything Goes and the play The Lehman Trilogy. On the big screen, he played minor roles in Love Actually, 2003, and Nanny McPhee, 2005, with his portrayal of Mr. TV in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory representing his most significant film role at the time. Following Charlie, Godley transitioned to television, securing recurring roles in Breaking Bad Suits 2013 and becoming a main cast member in The Umbrella Academy 2019-present. Additionally, he played a substantial role as Archbishop Archie in the Hulu historical comedy The Great, centered around Catherine the Great. Godley shares his life with his partner, screenwriter John Hartmere. Hartmere contributed to the book of the 2023 Britney Spears jukebox musical Once Upon a One More Time, in which Godley participated in the Broadway production as the narrator. Mr. TV was played by Adam Godley when he was 39 years old, and now he is 59 years old. Number 12. Anna Sophia Robb as Violet Beauregard. Violet's main personality trait is that she is insanely competitive, and her life mantra is win at everything, no matter what. This attitude has earned her 263 trophies and medals in a variety of different activities, ranging from karate to cheerleading. However, out of all of her achievements, the one she's the most proud of is her status as the Junior World Champion Gum Chewer, a title she earned by chewing the same piece of chewing gum for 3 months solid. Anna Sophia Robb entered the film scene with a notable debut in 2005, taking on the role of the fiercely competitive gum-chewing champion Violet Beauregard in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Simultaneously, she starred in the comedy drama Because of Winn-Dixie as Opal. Her early career showcased her talent as she assumed the lead role in another adaptation of a beloved children's novel, Bridge to Terabithia, 2007.
Over the years, Robb has continued to make a mark in the entertainment industry, featuring in various films and TV series such as Jumper, 2008, Race to Witch Mountain, 2009, and portraying young Carrie Bradshaw in the Sex and the City prequel, The Carrie Diaries, for 2 seasons, 2013-2014. She also took on the role of Lacey in the Hulu miniseries The Act, 2019. Robb's diverse career includes playing Anne, Meyer Lansky's daughter, in the biopic Lansky, 2021. Her upcoming project is the action thriller Rebel Ridge. In 2022, Robb tied the knot with Trevor Paul. Violet's competitive nature to win the final prize was her only real interest for entering the hunt for the golden ticket. Violet Beauregard was played by Anna Sophia Robb when she was 12 years old, and now she is 30 years old. As we reflect on the incredible journey of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie cast in 2005, witnessing their growth and transformations, it's evident that the bond forged during those years has left an enduring legacy. From thrilling highway pursuits to heartwarming moments, these actors brought the California Highway Patrol to life. Their stories continue to resonate with fans around the world. As we explore their then and now, we celebrate the enduring impact of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic trip down the California highways with the remarkable Charlie and the Chocolate Factory of yesteryear.